Hey, you're watching us on Ghost Mortem. My name is Eugene Tay.
I'm Jonathan Lim.
And we are dissecting the movie
Talk to Me.
So if you're thinking about watching this horror film from Australia and wondering, should you spend your money at the cinema, watch this YouTube clip of us dissecting the show without spoilers.
So, it's a film from Australia, and it's quite exciting because we don't often get awesome horror films from Australia. So that alone is one good reason to catch it, right? But tell us, what was your best reason for catching it?
Well, the best reason for catching this, of course, is Shaw Theatre was giving us a free ticket. But I would have watched it anyway because this particular horror show touched a very close nerve for me. When I was a teenager in school, I used to play Ouija board, Spirit of the Pen. There is a real risk that the ghost could follow us back home.
But the risk is part of the fun, right? Last time?
Yes. But in this show, you get to see it happen to someone else. And then it makes you wonder, it could have just have happened to you.
I think it's also a very deep film in many ways because it talks about why these young people need to do this kind of thing. You know, is it about trying to belong in some club, make you feel special? Is it because your life is a bit hollow and empty? Is it because, you know, there's personal pain? So there are all sorts of reasons for this kind of naughty behavior, risk-taking, right? Eugene, you know all about it.
And I think in the show as well, we saw how they tried to fit into the cool club. So think about this, right? You are being pushed into a corner. You're a teenager. You want to look cool. Now remove this idea of the ghost hand and put drugs or cigarettes or any other illegal substance at a party.
And peer pressure, right? So I think it's a very socially relevant film, right? I think young people will feel it. Adults will certainly have been there before.
Across the generations.
Yeah, so I think that's worth watching. But at the same time, all this psychology doesn't mean that it's a no hantu film. It's not one of those, it was all in your mind, or it was a dream, or it was no.
Correct, that's important because when we say psychological horror, usually psychological horror doesn't mean there's a ghost.
Yeah.
But this one, no. There's lots and lots of ghosts.
Plenty of ghosts, okay? Plenty of scares, but better than your usual sort of shock scare tactic, jump scare.
No jump scare.
No.
And I feel, in our professional opinion, the horror in this show is very real. It's the kind of horror that you would get in real life. What do I mean by that? You play a ritual, you summon a spirit, it start to haunt you, you start to see things. And that to me is scarier than watching a movie with the jump scare and a shadow walking by. Because back of your mind, you know, that's Hollywood. That's movie magic.
Yeah.
But when the ghost is in you and up here, that is kind of horror.
And it's very, very exciting and frustrating at the same time because it's the kind of haunting where you cannot tell people. You tell people, they don't believe you because nobody else can see the ghost. You know, and that is really frantically helpless, that position. So there were many moments where I was quite on the edge of my seat.
Helpless is
how like that? It's okay when you see the thing and the whole room is screaming and everyone's running, you kind of just join in the fun. But when you're the only one being haunted, walao eh.
I want to bring to your attention the soundtrack of the show. Now, not many people will realize this, but the soundtrack that they use, there's a certain megahertz that is going to cause you to have a very disturbing feeling inside. That sound is used when people usually goes into trance. It's called the sacred cosmos, sacred universe beats, where you go, every time they go
just
into
sent me into a trance. Careful.
Anytime they go into that mode and the music plays, it's very disturbing for the audience. You actually get to feel that something's not right already. Of course, with the makeup.
Yeah. You know, when we see people possessed, right, there all sorts of strange things happen to their faces, right? This one has a very unique and original new take on what happens when you get possessed.
Because it's not overdone, and that's what makes the horror so believable.
Correct. It's very real. It's really, really real. You know, it's a movie that takes all this possession stuff and makes it look like it happens every freaking day, which is what makes it disturbing. Yeah. So for that, please see it. Okay.
So John, how are you going to do the call the spirit into your body?
No, you do lah. You old friends, right, with this type of thing. I'm just going to write my name on it.
Well, let us know in the comment below if there is an artifact, an object that allows you to see the ghost for real. Would you do it? Would you invite the spirit into your body? Well, for Ghost Mortem, my name is Eugene Tay.
I'm Jonathan Lim.
Catch Talk to Me
Showing at Shaw Theatres
from 27th of July.
Don't miss it. Shit.
Pretty unique, very different. Great suspense at the back. I like the story. It's great.
Enjoyed it. Yeah.
It's awesome. Quite confused by the show. One word, fabulous.
Freaking! 5 out of 5. Talk to me.
Good show. Recommended.
Is anyone here? What did you find? You are listening to Supernatural Confessions.